YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Spice Glory, and I'm back up in here for another reaction. This time I will be reacting to MBAM Little Flip and Daweirdo Guilty Conscience. Now this is a loosely different modern approach of the I believe it's 2001 or 98 version of Dr. Dre and Eminem's version of Guilty Conscience. Of course, this is a different version, a modern day version of it. So, without further ado, let's get on into it.
Here's John Boy from Inglewood. Everybody knows him for his violent ways, but suddenly, his conscience kicks in.
Nonsense! I'm your motherfucking conscience. Been through this corner, you just made yourself a...
I think that you scared. You not tough, you not a killer, nigga. He been talking all this shit. Now it's time to kill this nigga.
Okay. First of all, Daweirdo is the dude with the afro and the little dread hanging off like that. I don't know why I think that shit is it's different. It's different. I've never seen anybody with that look, first of all. Second of all, it's kind of this video concept is kind of like loosely based on Guilty Conscience, and then Guilty Conscience is pretty much based upon Twilight Zone if you think about it, because the guy with the suit on, I think they took that from Twilight Zone as well. Maybe they took it from Eminem and Dr. Dre's video, or they probably took it from Twilight Zone, but I never noticed that that's actually part of Twilight Zone. So, I think this first scenario, of course, points to, young niggas in the hood who got the juice, who got the sauce, that think on that one end, I want to go smoke this nigga. I want to go, you know what I'm saying? Ladder of the other side, like, hey, you could go to jail, you could take, like, you taking somebody's life is, that's wrong. You taking somebody away from their family, you could be in the system and the police could be on you forever, or you could get locked away for 100 years and never see the outside ever again. Some young niggas don't even think about it like that. Some of them are so stubborn, and so, like, with the possession of, like, I just want to go out there and commit this crime or do this harm, that they never think about that side of things. And I believe that's something that is being displayed here with these two, like, teenagers. It's easy to get a gun and feel tough and everything like that, but it's another thing to not think about the consequences and repercussions of something. I think that's that's the ultimate thing in this first scenario.
We not scared of jail, we throw right up, you blowing bill. Your brother conscious scared as hell, make him hurt and give him
Just another day and now your guilty conscience come in play.
You can be the shooter or the victim, you can die today.
Voices in my head, and when they speak, I follow away.
Here's Carl, a hard-working man that works nights, that's trying to provide for his family. Suddenly, his conscience kicks in.
Uh-oh.
We been working a 9 to 5 and selling weed up on the side. She say that she out with the girls, you just found out she lied.
Wait a minute, ain't this karma? Don't you fucking get it? Wait a minute, ain't that your friend? You bet he could've hit it. Mama told you she was a hoe. Her nickname Body Rissa, now you got a baby by her. You said that you forgive her.
Now this scenario is a little, I don't know. This scenario is a little, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this is if it's like a thing where he's like that's his girlfriend or something like that, and she's, this is the one, she's supposed to be the one. then I can kind of understand the frustrations, and on the side of like the weirdo being like, oh hey, she's a, your mom told you she's a hoe, and it's not like maybe your friend and your girl was probably talking behind your back in the first place. It's probably some things like that. And then on the other hand, with MBAM lil flip, he's just kind of like, we worked hard all day and then we come home and see this bullshit. You need to just go ahead and kill her. Um, yeah, like I said, this one is a little harder to like really decipher because I don't know. It's like, how would you feel if you came home and your wife was in bed with another nigga? That's number one. And number two, how would you feel if it was one of your good friends in bed with your girl? Would you react the way he reacted, or would you just like would you just like just stand there and just like look, like thinking about doing something but not actually doing what you're thinking? I think that's the underlying narrative in this thing. Is like, you got two choices, especially in this situation. Is like, considering the fact that like a lot of like niggas like go to jail or end up in like cuffs over a female. It's like, you need to like act in a smarter way with your abilities as far as a woman goes, because anything can happen. A woman can lie and say that you did this to her and you'll go to jail. Um, such scenarios as, if you have a baby with a woman and y'all don't love each other anymore. She does everything she can to pretty much get the most out of you as far as child support goes. I don't know. This scenario is a little. It's like over here. It's like you could be over here or you could be over there. You just gotta choose one. Whichever one is the smarter thing to do.
I think you should kill them both. They both just crossed that loyalty line. She said that she faithful went down. I knew that bitch was lying.
Yeah.
I thought it was bros before hoes. I knew his ass was lying. I told you that love don't little body. You thought I was lying.
Think you have to choose. Last night she said I do love. It come with some rules. I agree with food.
They look so damn cute together. They told you that it worked out. Love will make you do some crazy shit. I could've worked it out. Roll them out in traffic. They be sliding. Don't play crazy, bitch.
Just another day and now your guilty conscience come and play.
You can be the shooter or the victim. You can die today.
Oh shit, he blew them away. He said, I don't give a damn. God dang. Wow. And the thing with that is, you cannot tell somebody, like, at the end of all of this, you cannot tell somebody how to react. Honestly, that's what the underlining message in this whole entire video and song is: you can't tell somebody how to react. You cannot tell somebody how to react. Just because you react a certain way, another person is gonna react in a different manner. At the end of the day, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna put the video down in the description so you can view it yourself. I'm probably gonna chop this video up. This video is probably not probably. It will be chopped up. So you can go watch it yourself in the description. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter, and tell me what I should review next. I'm out.
Hey, you made that beat?